Hello and welcome. This is Dirnan playing Minecraft on the Hippocraft server. Been a while since I last played. Had another bout of sickness, so I didn't really have a voice, so I couldn't really record anything. So let's go over what's been happening around here. I finished the floor and been getting more wool from the sheep, mainly of the blue variety, for a different project, which we'll go over and see right now. So I need some carpets to cover up an area. I'm gonna leave that running because I think that still has shears in it. Let's run to a bed quickly and then we'll sleep and then we'll see the big statue that I built on a live stream a week or so ago. Made it up here. This is roughly where new players to the server spawn in. So I created a chest here with some fish to put some more in there. And then over here on a live stream, after playing Sea of Thieves, I jumped on here and built a Whale Lord statue. So it's a large statue with some water below it. It's just a big old whale. Go inside and eventually I'll figure out some sort of temple, something or other. So that will be the Temple of the Whale Lord. Right now I am putting down some bone blocks and putting down carpet. That is the water design. So that nothing will spawn around here because no bad guys spawn on carpet. I will show you the finished product right after we put in these last few squares of carpet. Okay, and here is the finished statue. We'll quickly go into spectator mode so we can just sort of see it on all of its greatness. Just random carpet patterns to kind of signify water. There's gray carpet on top of andesite for the main body, and then a couple diamond blocks for the eyes. So one of the things, the lore things that we came up with in Sea of Thieves was that there's a whale lord that have sacrifices given to it to give sailors good luck and good fortune on the Sea of Thieves. Okay, let's see what else has changed around here. Last episode I mentioned going to see other people's builds as they've been building it, and a few things have been cropping up here and there, and you've probably seen a few things off in the distance, and we'll go check those out here in a little bit. A few things that changed around here in the desert starting town area. There's a board that's come up, Hippocraft Council. So people that are keepers of certain areas and been assigned things. Looks like I've been assigned as keeper of the builders, and it can be changed if requested. Another thing that came up over here is sort of a payment system for getting items, and one of the people on the server is just gonna go get the items and bring it to you or place it down somewhere around here for you to find. I think that's about it for here. The strange building here, I'm not really sure what it is, but got sort of a, this is the council room that hears people's requests for aid or for something. Not really sure. Then there's a horse stable here. Metronomo started a stable there. Okay, got enough time for the horse down in the hole. I think last time we showed off the automatic wool generator. Yeah, alright, let's go see some of those towers up on the hill. This direction from the town, down this grass pathway, and then up the hill. So this is Primal's house. We'll just go up there and check it out. Won't open anything. Got a nice pixel art here of an axe and Charmander and a dog sitting guard up there. Like there's a nice little wheat farm and a little tower here for a house. Another dog here, and storage area. Looks like there's a nice railway onto the next tower. I won't use a minecart because I don't know if there's one in there and I don't want to get it lost since it is becoming nighttime. And we'll just jump up this because we've got food. Look at that. I'm gonna fall off. This is way up here on this peak. See if there's a bed in here. This is Detronomo's house. For construction, but we'll just quickly check it out. Look, there's a bed. We'll sleep through the night. Right. Nice. Out. Tower. Very big. Ooh, looks like someone's building out there. See, the town is there. The tower and whale statue are just out of render distance, and so that would be where the sheep are, and then just past that into the forest is where somebody else is starting. Alright, let's make our way down this way. And yeah, so let's head to the Nether where the next big change is happening. The main sort of starting Nether portal is in here, where the starting mining area and farm stuff is. There's another portal at the end of this hallway that leads to the new Nether area. Very loud, sorry about that. And the person in charge of all the Nether pathway such things has built the new Nether way up here. It used to be, crouch so we don't fall, it used to be down there, and it got moved up here to better align with other portals. I'm gonna go down because one of the things that I did between episodes was moved a bunch of stuff and on to a new area that I'm going to be building in. Not super far away, as a ghast is coming near and I'm afraid for my life. It's not super far away. It didn't take me a whole day to get there in the overworld, but I found a nice plains area that has water next to it and mountains around it. I decided I'd start building a small village over there, and then once I got there, I built a portal to the Nether, and then dug this huge tunnel that we're following, which is much quicker than spending half of a Minecraft day in a boat, through a swamp, over some plains and hills, to the main starting area. So since that new Nether portal is up higher, I'm gonna have to move this up a bit so I can just make a line straight over the top. Sorry for the loudness. And there's Sharpie. So this is where I'm at, and yeah, I'll give a quick tour of this in a little bit. Alright, so I just told Sharpie that I'm recording a video, so hopefully she'll keep it family friendly as she always does. This is the portal in the middle of a field. Built a warehouse just to start gathering things, and using granite and andesite and dark oak. And because I needed more dark oak, I planted a bunch more of those saplings and started using these lanterns, which are really cool, but they are also very expensive. They take 8 iron nuggets and 1 torch to make a lantern. They're very cool looking. They can't be placed just on a wall. They have to be kind of hanging from something, or on the ground, or on top of a block. So they can't just attach to a wall like a torch could. And I set up sort of a generic smelter to get some food and some stone. And the way I got all that stone was over in this direction. I started building a mine that I can mine for more resources, diamonds and lapis and redstone and other great stuff. So over here into the mountain, I figured that would be a great place for the mine to go. And I built a cool staircase that goes down and just wraps around and goes and loops around itself. So I got to the bottom so I could build this. And the staircase lets out right here. And this bubble column with soul sand at the bottom shoots you up real quick. And I just built this little thing. So this is at Y level 12, which hopefully will keep me above the lava pockets that usually are at level 10. But then diamond is at level 10 to 15. So I'll be able to see that's 11, 12, maybe that's 12, 13, 14, 15. So I'll be able to see, just like another mine, a lot of area by not having to dig out every single little thing. That's the mine, and we'll shoot right up real quick. And head back to the warehouse. And while we do that, we will go into spectator mode just because it's quicker to fly over, just to give kind of an idea of there's lots of ocean and water. We're building a harbor. There's a big, huge plains area for building houses and castles and walls and towers. Just lots of creative opportunities, more so than a desert or none of the plains that were around the starting area really struck me as somewhere I wanted to build. So I came out here. Another thing that I built, switch back to survival before I forget, built a AFK fish farm here, so I can fish while away and then store a bunch of good stuff that I get from that. And then this contraption, which uses a lot of the resources that I dug up of the gold for the powered rails, and I think a redstone. And I got some quartz so that I could do those observers. That is a nano farm. So I will show how that works. That's how I got a lot of this stuff. We'll take half a stack of carrots. This might also be loud, so my apologies beforehand. And see how this is 1.5 blocks? Well, nice thing is you can shift and you fit in. That's a new feature for this. And you hit this and then shift click. See, I'm getting a whole lot of carrots. And that is very loud, my apologies. But that's how that works. So it pretty much, these all are dispensers filled with bone meal that I pulled away from the skeleton farm. And they are all pointing at this farmland block. And this block here is actually a stair that is waterlogged. That's why it's dripping. So that is watering farmland so it can have things. Yeah. And it works really well with carrots. The wheat seeds didn't work too well. I mean, it gave me a lot of wheat, but it also gave me just a lot more seeds. I haven't tried it with potatoes or beetroot, but those are things that it should work with as well. Let's have a quick sleep and then see what's next. My next project will be to create a slime farm. So I've looked at some websites to find out what chunks are slime chunks, and turning on chunk borders with F3 and G, see that surprisingly my staircase here at the bottom is all within one chunk. The line here denotes that there's the next chunk, and then the next chunk's that way. And that's kind of cool. Didn't really plan that, but that's nice. And according to that website, this here that I'm standing in is a slime chunk. So that means slimes will spawn regardless of the light level, as long as players are a certain distance away. But that's not helpful for what I want to do, so I'm gonna go one chunk this way, and then two chunks this way. Should get me into a single chunk. And yeah, so I'm gonna go dig all that out, and I'll bring you back when I have down as close to the bedrock as I can get, and we'll come up with an idea of how we're gonna set up some sort of area for the slime to be lured into. I have dug out a chunk. Let's turn back on the borders. We can see this chunk here with the torches around the edge is where I hope that the slime will spawn. So we are at level 14, so I need to dig down further. One of the things though that I'm running into, since you can kind of see on the left hand side there's lots of numbers and letters and things, and one of those words there is biome Minecraft mountains. I don't know if it's just because I'm in the mountains or what, but a few of these blocks are monster blocks. So you mine through them instantly and then silverfish come out. And normally silverfish only live by come out of a spawner near the end portal, but I think one of the new things that they come here as well, because I don't think I'm anywhere near the stronghold for the end portal, but maybe I am. So I'm going to keep knocking all this stuff out. One of the nice things about being in the mountains though is that I did find some emeralds, because that's what spawns here as well. So I'm going to keep digging this out, and I'll bring you back when I've got just sort of a big hole in the ground. And probably next episode we'll worry about getting the slime to spawn and getting them to get lured over to some magma blocks, probably with iron golems, and we'll figure out how to collect their drops from there. Alright. As I'm digging a big hole, I'm realizing I need to store a lot of this stuff down there so I don't have to keep coming back up and dumping all this cobblestone and blocks out of here back up in the storage warehouse. I'm going to grab a couple chests after I dump all this stuff off and then head back down. And next episode I'll show you the big hole in the ground, because this is taking a long time to get all of this stuff dug out. But I mean, a bunch goes in there, diorite can go in there, Andesite there, and granite here, just to keep things separated. The gravel goes here with flint, coal, this. That redstone goes here. And dirt. Where does dirt go? Dirt, you'll go over here. Iron will go into the smelter. Okay, so let's grab some chests, and then I'll head back down there, and yeah, that's where I'll leave this episode. Thank you for watching. This has been Dirnan playing Minecraft.